Welcome back to my English Learning YouTube channel. I am discussing question take or take question through my videos. Today also I will discuss question take. In my previous video I started this topic where question take was done with the help of auxiliary verb. Today I will start the question take topic where auxiliary verb is not present. So where auxiliary verb is not present, then what should we do to make it question or question take? Definitely, like negative interrogative sentence, we have to take the help of do verb according to the use of tense. According to the use of tense, we have to take the help of do, does, did. So I am writing question take, writing the title of the topic question take or take question. So you see, now I write he likes tea. So this is a very simple sentence, and if we have to add question take with this sentence, then we have to take the help of do verb here, because no auxiliary is present here. Okay, it is obvious and crystal clear there is not any auxiliary verb here, so we have to take the help of does, because the verb has taken s with it. So here is likes, so we have to take the help of does, and not is not present here, so we have to write not in its contracted form. So already I have showed in my previous video the contracted form of not with the auxiliaries. So it will be doesn't, and subject should be written. The subject here is he, and subject is a pronoun, so we should write the same subject. Now I am telling another new thing, and I hope you already know it, yet as I am teaching, so preparing the video, that is why I have to tell that if the subject is a noun, then we have to use the pronoun form of the subject. Okay, if the subject is a noun, then we have to use the pronoun form of the subject in question take. Okay, in case of he, we may write some name like Raju. So Raju can swim. Okay, Raju can swim. So this is a very simple sentence where can is present as an auxiliary verb. So we write can here, and not is not present here, so we should use not here. And when we write not with can, then we have to write can't. Then we have to write the subject Raju. Just before I told you that we must not use the noun form in take question. We have to use the pronoun form only. That is why can't he. Raju is a boy. So when the noun is a third person singular number, when the noun is a third person singular number, we use the pronoun he. Okay, so I am writing here to make you clear that in take question for which noun, which kind of pronoun we should use. So if the noun I am writing here, if the noun is a third person masculine gender, we use he as the pronoun. Again, if the noun is a third person feminine gender, it is feminine gender, not masculine, then we have to use she. The pronoun will be she. Again, for any plural subject, we have to use they. The pronoun they will come for any plural subject. So third person singular masculine form. If the noun is a third person singular masculine, so here one word is dropped. Singular masculine and feminine, he and she, and for any plural subject we have to use they. Again, for singular neuter gender or common gender, singular neuter gender or common gender. Okay, common we know may refer to a masculine or feminine, and neuter, that is neither masculine nor feminine, so that is called neuter. And common means that refers to both masculine and feminine, that in that case singular, neuter and common noun we use it. Okay, and already I have told that for any plural subject we use they. So this is the main things, this is the main thing to understand regarding question take. When the subjects in the sentences are nouns, so in place of nouns we have to use pronouns, and the rule, this is the rule, these are the rules which should be applied for using pronouns in place of nouns. So I am erasing all this. Now I will mention some more examples where the subjects will be nouns. Okay, and where the subject will be noun and the question will be without an auxiliary verb, because in my previous video I discussed all the sentences that had an auxiliary verb. So if there is no auxiliary verb, then we have to take the help of do, does, did according to the tense. Okay, now I am telling the boy reads in class 10. The boy reads in class 10. Again, I am writing my uncle bought a new car. Again, I am writing the girls go to school on foot. Okay, then I am writing the cow gives us milk. Again, I am writing some animals are grazing in the field. So it is also a good sentence. Again, I am writing my dog barks at strangers. Okay, again, the teachers teach us in the class every day. So here I have written some sentences which we have to practice here, adding appropriate question take with the statements. So the first one is the boy reads in class 10. Here the verb is reads and there is not any auxiliary verb, so we have to take the help of does here, and I write here does, and again the sentence is in affirmative, not or never or any negative word is not present here, so we have to write not in its contracted form, so doesn't. Now the subject is the boy, it is a noun, and the boy is a third person singular number as well as a masculine gender. That is why we have to use here he, so doesn't he. I hope your conception is very clear. With the example I am giving here, my uncle bought a new car. Here the verb is bought, and bought is in the past tense. That is why we have to take the help of did here, and no negative word is here, so we have to write not, didn't, and we have to write my uncle, but in place of my uncle we have to use the masculine singular pronoun, that is he. Okay, didn't he. So I hope you have already got the point. Now the girls go to school on foot. So the verb is go. The verb is go here, and it is in present tense. That is why we have to take the help of do. So no negative word is present in the sentence. So we have to write not, don't. Now the girls are in plural form. So for any plural subject, we have to use they, don't, they. Okay. Now the cow gives us milk. So here the verb is gives. No auxiliary present here is present here. So we have to take the help of does. Okay. Not, there is not any negative word. So we have to write not as in its contracted form, and we have to write the subject, the cow. So in place of cow, it is in singular, and the cow is a common gender. That is why we have to write it. Doesn't it? Again, some animals are grazing in the field. Here are is present, and it is an auxiliary verb. That is why we have to write are here. Not is not present. That's why we have to write not, and we have to write the subject some animals, but in place of some animals we have to write they. It is in plural form. Plural form, for any plural subject we have to use they. Again, my dog barks at strangers. So here the verb is barks. So it will take the help of does, and not is not present here. So we have to take the help of not. That is why I have written here doesn't and my dog. My dog means it. Okay. My dog means it. It is a common gender. So we have and singular one. That is why we have used it as the subject. Doesn't it? Again, the teachers teach us in the class every day. So this is also in present tense. The verb here is teach, and we must take the help of do. So do, and not is not present here. So I have written not in its contracted form. So it has become don't, and we have to write the teachers. But we must not use the noun form. Here also we have to use the pronoun form for teachers. It is in plural form. That is why we have to write they. I hope all of you already understood what I have already told you. All the sentences are very simple sentences, and I have clarified. I hope I have clarified. I could clarify you the idea or conception of question tag. In our next videos, I will discuss more about question tag. So thank you for watching my videos.